news, everyone! I am alive and well, I am on the mend, and I am feeling absolutely sway, baby. I am back from the hospital, I am back from surgery. The camera was a little crooked there, but that's okay, because this whole past week has just been topsy-turvy as far as my life is concerned. So, yeah. So, in case you didn't know, I was in the hospital last week, had surgery on the neck. It was dire, it was crazy, it was woof. Good Lord, it just kind of threw a monkey wrench into everything. But I am back, I am on the mend now. I am healing very well, and so now I feel comfortable to the point where I can finally get back to some videos here. And so I woke up and I decided, you know what? I want to take a gander on Twitter today. I know, oof, Twitter, woo. But, so I did, and I came across something very, very spiffy. Apparently, okay, maybe not apparently, Resident Evil 3 Remake has been leaked. The box art, or the cover art, that was going to be on the PlayStation Network store has apparently leaked. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I absolutely love Resident Evil. I think it is a wonderful series, and I had an absolute blast with RE2 Remake that came out earlier this year. I was scared, I was cornered, I felt just absolutely helpless at times. It was an adrenaline rush that I haven't felt in years with games, and either way, it was just an absolutely phenomenal experience. I have a heart attack before this is all over. What the f***? At this point, I'm watching everything at this point. Oh, hell no! Hell no!
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! Jesus! Ah! Woo! Woo! Long story short, I had a good time. So, I want to take a look now at the cover art, or this supposed cover art. You know, always take everything with a grain of salt, but hey, I mean, people are saying it's legit, so I'm gonna shrink myself down, and let's take a look at this thing, shall we? Okay, now that I have been encased in a tiny box, let's take a look at this thing right here. Okay, so this is the supposed cover art, and I gotta say, I like what I see with Carlos and Jill and Nemesis stars. Yeah, really like what I see. They even look like they stretched out his mouth even more than it used to right there. And I love the updated look to Jill, of course, keeping, you know, the classic look with the, you know, the blue tank top. I like how a lot more, you know, beaten down she looks. Well, that might not be the right word, you know. Hardened is the word. Yes, like this is a girl right here that looks like she's like, I have seen some shit. You know, that's more so what I'm getting here. Carlos looks great. Love the hair. That was his name. What? God, it's been forever. Yeah, this does look like legit cover art right here. Won't lie. Yeah, that looks good right there. And apparently this was the Z version. More than likely, you know, an upgraded version that has like maybe extra content and stuff like that. They do this all the time, you know. Obviously, Biohazard, because in Japan it's called Biohazard, and over here it's called Resident Evil. But again, you get a bit of a deeper look here at Nemesis, and they really went into extra detail with his face and those teeth. I mean, you know, because, you know, I mean, Nemesis' face, I mean, it's such an iconic look anyway, but man, they really went into some extra detail here with the face. I mean, that's absolutely terrifying. I mean, them chompers, they'll bite your head off right there. And yeah, so here's someone posted a comparison right here. Like, here's 99 Jill versus 2019 Jill. I mean, you know, Jill, obviously a product of the 90s right here. and whatnot. But yeah, again, I love the update. It's just a touch of an update, but still, paying homage to its source material or its original source. So and that's what I really loved about RE2 is that it didn't deviate too far from where the original did. In fact, they just took the original stuff and just elevated it. Brought it into more modern times and whatnot, or a more. No, I don't want to know about modern times, but took away. I want to say maybe kind of its B-movie horror elements that the early Resident Evils had, and give it a more realistic spin on things, and took it a lot more seriously. Kind of like in the vein that RE4 did. RE4 still don't get me wrong. RE4 still had its camp, but kind of in the same vein as that. And by the way, I absolutely adore Resident Evil 4, and not so much 5, and not so much 6, but because after 4, I kind of felt like the series went on a downturn. I wasn't even so much a fan of Resident Evil 7. If I'm being completely honest, some people loved it. Some people absolutely loved it. Me, I was just like, no. So yeah, that looks like the only stuff that's been leaked so far are these 3 cover arts right here. But if this is legitimate, holy cow, man! I mean, we if this is real, if this leak is real, which a lot of people are saying that it is, I'm gonna take a guesstimate, and unless a date has been leaked as well, and I just didn't see it, I'm gonna take a guesstimate. I'm gonna say, let's see, it's December now. I'm gonna say maybe middle of next year. But who knows? We'll see. Either way, if this is legitimate, the cover art alone looks absolutely sway and dope and phenomenal. That looks really, really good. So here's hoping this is real. So, anywho, those are just my thoughts on that. It's good to be back. Hit the like button if you like what you saw. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch for live streams. And thank you so much for joining me today. It's wonderful to be back, baby. And I will see you soon with more content. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day. And you stay shway, baby. See you later.